do, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. My name's Sarah. If you already know, if you do know, then groovy. Thanks for coming back. I appreciate you. So I thought we would kind of do like a little get ready with me thing, since I was able to kind of fix my phone for the moment. It says I have 46 minutes to record, but this is not going to be no 46 minutes. We're just going to talk about it. It's been meaning to be talked about. We need to talk about Brian Setzer, okay? We need to talk about Brian Setzer. But the thing is, I didn't really want to talk about it at first because, for one, that's why I've never talked about, like, the history or whatever, Stray Cats and whatever, because I don't really talk about, I talk more about, like, obscure psychobilly bands here on this channel, or bands that you didn't know did rockabilly music, or, you know, stuff like that. So, and, you know, they're still around, they're still, you know, doing tours, and unfortunately, if y'all are also into this type of shit, then you know that the tour was canceled. Yeah, not fun. So, which I will probably never be able to see them unless they come around my area, but back in February of this year, Brian had announced that, I'm not doing a bunch of makeup, I just want to do a little pink, and because I'm wearing my Stray Cats dress. In honor of Stray Cats. And I'm also going to talk about how I got into the Stray Cats and kind of, not the full journey of how I've dressed for like the last forever years since I was 15, but pretty much Brian Setzer had announced back in February that he had an autoimmune disease and that is preventing him from playing the guitar. I don't know, y'all can probably correct me if I'm wrong. I think he made another announcement. A mouse? Porky Pig's back, guys. Porky Pig's back. Did you miss her? But I think it was back in April he had announced, or it might have been July. Somewhere in like early midsummer, he announced that he was, you know, doing better, and he posted a video of him, you know, playing the guitar. I was like, oh yeah, I'm doing great, la-di-da-di-da. So, and then they scheduled a tour, which was supposed to be, I believe, in October, so, which just passed, and about a week ago, I guess, then him and Lee Rocker had also posted that the tour was canceled. So due to Brian's issue and his, not issue, I don't even know how to say that correctly, his autoimmune disorder. And so, but something else was mentioned, so we don't know. I'm not really sure if he was still talking about what's going on with him, or if it's something new that's going on with him. I'm not really sure. So I just know they canceled it, and it kind of really sucked because I follow Lee Rocker too, and he posts all the time, well, pretty often, and of him, you know, packing his big ass trunk / suitcase, a trunk suitcase, one of those big ass trunks that's, you know, you take with you. We all know what a trunk is, right? Okay, not the trunk of a car. Okay. And I thought that was so cool because, first of all, his wardrobe is fucking awesome. So I will say that. Hold on, guys. I gotta do the bottom half real quick. Okay. I can't do that and talk at the same time. Y'all, I barely do fucking makeup and talk at the same time, honestly. So good for me, right? But yeah, he posted him, you know, packing and stuff and his wardrobe or whatever. And he's right. You can never have too much leopard print. That's my favorite color. So, and then all of a sudden, like, a few days later to be like, oh, well, unfortunately, we, you know, we're going to have to cancel. So I'm not really sure whether we're touring, but I do know it was like nowhere near me pretty much. So that kind of sucked. But yeah, I didn't really pay attention because, I mean, they aren't coming anywhere near me. So why do I care that much, you know? And so yeah, like I said, I wasn't really sure if I wanted to talk about Mr. Setzer or not, just because I mean, it keeps kind of changing like every couple of months, and there still isn't really a lot of detail, just what he's said or whatever. And so, you know, and it could change, and maybe we could talk about it again at a future time or something, but this is a translucent powder, by the way. Y'all know I don't really do makeups that much. I mean, like base and stuff. But, yeah. So there's that. And I don't know, what do y'all think about that? Y'all scared? Are y'all kind of feeling kind of, I don't know, a little... just not, it's not sitting right with you. It's just, it's an interesting situation, you know what I mean? Which I know he's kind of getting up there in age. I mean, God, they've been together since like the 70s, so, you know, that's just a lipstick I'll always use. So my default that goes in my everyday makeup bag that also goes in my purse. So I don't know. I mean, I wasn't really worried at first, but now I kind of am, because it's like, damn, I thought you were doing good, man. Come on now. But now they did release new music. They definitely released some new music, so, and it's pretty good. There's only 2 tracks out as of now when I'm recording this. There might be more by the time this goes up next Monday, but they did, which obviously they slap. They're great. Anything that Brian Setzer comes out with that's new, or Stray Cats, obviously, I am all over it. Like, my recent favorite was Checkered Flag. I like that one a lot. We'll talk about, you know, how did you get into Stray Cats? Funny story about, you know, I think I've mentioned it in an old ass video that like nobody's watched except for like maybe like 20 people from 5 years ago when I was talking about like my music and style journey. Yeah. And funny enough, my dad has always been into Stray Cats and KMFDM, which kind of goes into the, when I was super into goth too, when I was a teenager. But yeah, he got me into Stray Cats. And so y'all want to know an interesting story? And I loved him like the minute I heard him. I was like, ooh, I was probably like, I don't even know. I know I was really little when I first heard Stray Cats. I don't remember. I know I was in like elementary school for sure. But so my dad had, well, I got the cassette tapes somewhere. They might still be at my dad's. Remember, we just moved, guys, so a lot of my shit is still at my dad's house. So he had 2 cassette tapes, which he gave to me like a few years ago. But anyway, CD and the one song, which is actually my favorite song by them, My One Desire. Shit right now, y'all. I really suck at making videos like this, trying to talk and do makeup at the same time. It is not. It's not. And I can cook and talk at the same time, but makeup and talking. Nah, you might as well just forget it. But yeah, but anyway, that one, and we were jumping up and down, and then I happened to get up underneath him while he was up in the air, and then he fell on top of me, and my head busted. Not bad, but I definitely had a big old pump knot on it, so yeah. But I survived, and then he gave me the CD. He's like, okay, let's do it, Almost I Hurt You, and I'm like, damn, Daddy. I mean, God, that was years ago. I was literally a child, so yeah, he's all still into Stray Cats again, so it's great, because my dad is the Tom Petty slash person, so yeah. And I don't know, I just kind of went from there, and then I started dressing like this when I was 15, but that is a story for another day. And also, for my birthday this year, my best friend had got me the Stray Cats book that I asked for, and yeah, I lost my place, so that's great. So, but it's really cool. It talks about how, well, I could tell you what it's actually called, but you can get it off of Amazon. It's The Stray Cat Story, Runaway Boys by Marco Noriega, or however you pronounce that. And I think it's a good read. I think it's really good. It goes into how they got together, like different tours and stuff that they've done. Like literally everything you can think of is in that book. So thank you, best friend. So that's been great. Plus I love to read. It's been great. I absolutely enjoyed that. Now they have some other books too. I think Lee Rocker has actually come out with his own book. Maybe, I don't know. Also, we're going to do a ponytail today just because I'm feeling a cute little ponytail. So yeah, that is what we are talking about today. It's also kind of scary because like every time I get online, oh, you sapsucker. Whatever, we'll hide it. But every time I get online, somebody has passed away in celebrity land or music land at least. And it's like older, you know, like people actually know and give a shit about. You know what I mean? So, I don't know, y'all. This year has just been absolutely ridiculous. See, I don't even know if y'all can... I know, we gotta deal with the angles. Boop. And now I lost my hair tie. Wow, I'm so good at making videos. Just kidding, I found it. But yeah. So hopefully Brian will be fine. Was it last year? Or I've never been to Viva. I've been to Las Vegas before, just not for Viva, unfortunately. But I know that the Stray Cats just played Viva. Wow. Say it, don't spray it. It just played Viva not too long ago, so... It's definitely, yeah, I'll smooth that out. But yeah, I don't know, shit happens, but it just sucks. It's like, damn, no, we need you, Brian, so that you can play the guitar. Like, that's what we need. But I guess we'll just have to see what happens. Sending him some good and positive vibes and energy is what we are doing. I'm just going to wear my Creepsville skull studs because I feel like it. And then I'm probably going to go make a cooking video after this. I hope y'all enjoyed this. Really kind of all over the place. Kind of get ready with me. / we need to talk about Brian Setzer. Yeah, so that is that, and let me know what y'all think of that, and I guess we'll see you next time. And of course, thank y'all so much for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, because it really helps my tiny ass channel. And if you also have any requests or anything, or recipes, or music, or outfits, or whatever, then feel free to let me know. But yes, but of course, as always, don't forget to keep it rockin'. I really rock a belly. He pissed in his pants as you dropped your cap. He's wearing 1956 underwear.